Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this meeting of the Troutdale Planning Commission for Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. If we could have roll call, please.
Commissioner Wilcox.
Here.
Commissioner Minkoff.
Here.
Commissioner Prickett.
Here.
Commissioner Allen.
Here.
Say I see you. Chair Stephenson.
Here. Okay, with that, we have a quorum present, and the next item will be Pledge Allegiance. And I will be leading this evening. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. And looking for public comment. Is there anyone who would like to speak to the Planning Commission this evening on a non-agenda item? No? Okay. And not seeing any online, we'll move to the next order of business, which is a commissioner appointment to the Town Center Advisory Board for July 1st, 25 through June 30th, 2026.
Chair,
And yes.
are you ready for nominations?
Yes, that's fine.
I'd like to nominate Commissioner Prickett.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
Shirley, I really do like you.
Are there any other nominations for the appointment for Planning Commission to the Town Center Advisory Board?
I'd like to nominate Paul Wilcox.
Okay. Are there any other nominations for representative to the Town Center Advisory Board from the Planning Commission? Okay, at this time, I would entertain a motion to close nominations.
I move that we close the nominations.
I second.
All right. We have a motion, a second to close nominations. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 That carries. Nominations are closed, and now I'll just take these in order that they were presented, which would be all those in favor of Shirley Prickett continuing her position on the Town Center Advisory Board. Signify by, we'll do roll call, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
let's do roll call for that.
Commissioner Wilcox.
No.
Commissioner Minkoff.
No.
Commissioner Prickett.
Yes.
Commissioner Allen.
Yes.
Chair Stephenson.
Yes. Okay. So that one carries. And
No need to go any further.
no, there's only 5.
Right.
We'll be back up to 7 shortly, but still for a couple more days, we're at 5.
Let me may I make a statement
Yes, you may, sir.
for the record?
Yes.
Commissioner Prickett, I was responding to your statement earlier, either was written, no, it must have been written. Somebody read it, I think, at the last meeting that you were not present for, that you would accept the position on the Town Center Board if nobody else stepped forward. So my nominating Paul Wilcox was for that reason, that it didn't seem to me that you were an enthusiastic volunteer, but I'm otherwise happy that you're the representative for TCAB.
I don't remember making that statement at the last meeting.
Shirley wasn't present at the last
Yeah.
meeting.
I didn't make that statement at the last meeting because I wasn't.
No, I didn't say you made it, because I mentioned that you were not there. There was something that was read. And the statement that was read was to the effect that you'd be okay with the position if nobody else wanted it. I just wanted to
No.
make clear my position.
No problem.
No worries.
All right. Thank you for that, Commissioner Minkoff. And so, I guess we're on to staff communications.
Yeah, staff communications. So our next meeting is, oh, I didn't bring my calendar with me. I apologize, and I'm so bad with dates. Is it the 9th? The 8th?
Be the 9th.
The 9th.
Yes.
Great, so that is our next meeting date. We are, the daycare facility off of 257th, they're gonna be asking for another continuance because they need a traffic impact analysis per the county, and so they wanna wrap up all of their information and present it to the county so the county can provide proper findings for us, for our staff report, just in case if they have any additional conditions of approval. So that's coming before all of you again. And then we're gonna be diving into some of our parking lot items as well. I know that Commissioner Wilcox had asked and wanted us to review some variance information as well as some information on how we define yards, like front, rear yard setback, front yard setback, and all that. So we are developing a little white paper with that information, and Nick Runstead, our assistant planner, will be providing a report at that meeting to go over this information and to take any questions. And then as we move forward into late summer and early fall, you guys are gonna be busy here. We're gonna come back as staff and present to you the middle housing land division standards, because we don't have any of that drafted code language adopted into our development code. It's been adopted by a Senate bill. So if somebody were to come in, let's say tomorrow, and if they wanted to do a middle housing land division, we would just apply the state code, what's in the Senate bill, the model code. There are some things I think, I think we have some questions for the Planning Commission about that code language, and I think we might be able to enhance it a little bit for the Troutdale community. So we have that coming before you later this summer. We talked about at our last meeting, cleaning up the town center boundary and making sure that our comprehensive plan map and zoning map are properly aligned with one another. And then we also have the historic district criteria code language that's going to be for you too, probably early this fall. In addition to some other current land use cases, the Reynolds School District is asking for a conditional use permit, so that's going to be coming before you as well. I think there might be one other one that I'm forgetting this evening. It's been a long week and it's only Wednesday.
We were looking at variance, you said variance criteria, or what do we?
So we have done a little deep dive into the past 10 years of variance requests in Troutdale. So we are looking at how many variances have we processed in the last 10 years? What have people asked for in those variance requests to see if people are asking for the same variance requests? If they're asking for the same variance request, maybe we should revisit our code on that particular code language that they're asking the request for. Maybe it needs to be changed, I don't know. So we're just diving into some of that information so we can just have a conversation. Maybe nothing needs to change at all, but this will provide you, I think, and we'll provide the commission some data and for us to look at. Yeah. That's it.
Okay,
I have nothing.
Commissioner Minkoff?
I have nothing further. Thank you.
Commissioner Wilcox.
Yeah, let's see. Schedule wise, we got an email from Nick about that hearing from Reynolds High School. He had scheduled it for the 23rd tentatively, asking if we would be available. So is that an established date or tentative at this point?
I believe it's still tentative, right? It hasn't been set as the second meeting for July.
Correct. It's still tentative at this point, but I will talk to Nick tomorrow and hopefully we will send out a meeting notice to all of you and confirm that date. And I just want to let everybody know is that we're having this public hearing on the 23rd of July, which is considered a planning commission special meeting date. Because the school district, they're on a pretty fast timeline for when their improvements need to get done. And we're just trying to accommodate their schedule before the school year starts, and they submitted a really good application and it was complete. When we reviewed it and deemed it complete, they had, everything that they needed to provide, they provided us. So that was excellent.
You couldn't make the 9th.
No, and we couldn't make the 9th because of our public noticing requirements. That was the reason why. Thank you.
Okay, a couple other things. On taking a closer look at the variances. I give credit to Commissioner Minkoff for raising that issue in the past, because he's questioned, you're getting a lot of variances on the same subject, maybe the standards need to be looked at. And my final comment would be, I don't know if anybody else has noticed either city staff or city council has put out anything on the 4th of July fireworks, kind of reminding people not to use illegal pyrotechnics. I know last year they posted on Facebook and said law enforcement would be out. Not that they were, but it's worth mentioning.
I think they were taking that up again, weren't they? Or I'm not sure.
I don't think they're taking it up again, but I will definitely reach out to Kevin Mooney tomorrow, who is our IT person when it comes to social media and kind of public outreach, and make sure that he has something going up on our Facebook page and also on our city website as well.
Okay, I think that's all I have. Thanks.
Thank you, Commissioner Wilcox.
Okay. Only other thing I had was CFEC cleared the council last night. They didn't seem very enthusiastic when they voted it through. But those are all in effect now, and so we should be good to go there.
30 days.
Yeah, 30 days.
Yes.
Same thing. You can't really beat the clock on that. And then I believe the process is still ongoing in the city manager reviews. And so we'll see how that works out. I think that's it. Okay.
So Chair Stephenson?
Yes, Commissioner Allen.
Oh, I thought you were done. Sorry.
No, I am done, so go ahead.
Okay. For communications, I did respond to Nick's email and thought it was fine. And I appreciate staff's engagement with the school district. They do have a very limited build season in which they can do things before students return. And it's just not, when the students are there, it's just not a good environment for any kind of construction. That's it.
Okay, thank you, sir. And okay, so with that, I'd like to thank everybody for fitting this in this evening. It's an important thing to get done before July 1st. And with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Okay, excellent. We are adjourned and we will see you on the 9th. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Yep, over.